Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of We Ride Biker for Life, the series. I'm chilling right now, it's kind of early, getting ready for the Super Bowl, although I'm not a real big football fan, but I hope Cam Newton kills it this year, as he done in the previous season. On this episode, we're going to go back to 2014, recapping an episode starring a friend of mine by the name of Gentleman Tony. Gentleman Tony is a bike builder. He actually races bikes, and he has a very interesting story about the bike that he created. I really look forward to getting up with Tony as far as doing this episode, and I got an opportunity to interview him and do a photo shoot with his children and his daughter. This took back a year and a half ago in 2014 at Gentleman Tony's home, and we shared some stories, got some old pictures of him, and we had a good time doing the photo shoot. And also, you're going to see me recreate his picture with his grandson called Generations. This is what We Ride Biker for Life has been about since day one. Real stories of bikers. Hope you all enjoy this flashback, and please let us know what you think about the show and how we're progressing. Don't forget, We Ride Biker for Life merchandise can be purchased on this website, and if you have any questions, you can call us at this number. Alright, my 2 minutes is almost up. It's time for the show. Let me know what you think. I love all of y'all. 2016, we're going to do big things. Catch y'all later. Peace.
Okay, you gonna pop out spike. Okay, so let's come around to the side.
What needs to make a difference?
That was great. Okay, thanks for smile.
Yay!
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right, now I'm gonna get on with JC.
Well.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, just put up just a little bit. Okay. Okay, now look at say, okay? Now one more.
Can we do a nice one on me?
Okay, I think that's good.
Another one of me, Ma.
Another one of you by yourself?
On me.
Okay.
Of me and myself. Of me by myself. Wait. Or is this one?
Alright, we over here at the photo shoot. This is my friend, Gentleman Tony, and I wanted to give a little time for him to talk about his bike and how he came up with putting his bike together. His bike he put together himself, and there's a story behind it. So, Gentleman Tony, you have the floor.
Alright, this bike started as a project, and I bought individual parts, the frame, the engine, the trans, the wheels, and I put it all together myself with my own two hands. I built this bike in my living room.
Got it.
A lot of people think it's a joke, but it's really, I actually built my living room. I didn't bring no oil, no gas in my living room. I done a mock-up. And the mock-up is when you put the bike together, raw metal, it makes everything fit. And once everything fit, then you take it apart and paint it. Because if you paint it first, you have to build a wheel and you mess up a $2,000, $3,000 paint job. I call this bike the LS2. LS stands for Living Room Special. I built this bike in the living room. And the 2 is because it's the second one I did like that. This bike here has 127 cubic inch motor. The motor puts out 175 horsepower at the crank.
175.
Crank.
Woo.
But once you go through the primary transmission, the rear wheel horsepower, dyno horsepower is 145.
Okay.
That will propel this bike to about 160 miles per hour.
Okay.
That is quite fast. But, you know, at my age, I don't want to do too much over 130.
Right.
Anyway, as you see, I put the best of everything I can afford in this bike. The bike is valued at between $34,000 to $35,000.
Okay.
Because I put the best of everything, like I said.
Okay.
It has an 8 degrees down to the rake. The neck is 38, 12 over 2. I have a 250 back tire, left side drive, 6-speed transmission. As you can see, I spared no expense because this was like my swan song, my retirement bike. And I done everything I could to make it the best that it could be.
I remember it was in the living room.
A lot of people saw it in the living room. Matter of fact, it stayed in the living room too long. But I finally split it. You know, my wife kept telling me, hey, the bike got to go, you got to go. So I fixed the bike.
How long did it take for you to put this bike together?
Actually, I could build a bike in a week. But it'll never happen. And the reason why is because you can never have everything you need in a week. The painter is going to take 4 to 8 weeks. The chroma will take 8 to 12 weeks. And then the parts that you order, you're always back on it. And then when you get the part, it don't fit. Now you got to grind, drill, to make it work. So in reality, if you had everything, which never happened, it probably, I would say, give or take 6 months in reality, real time.
Okay.
But if you had everything sitting in front of your face, you can do it in a week.
In a week.
But like I said, it doesn't happen that way.
Right.
The crap you see on TV, that's script.
Right.
It's script and they're being paid big money.
Right.
I need to be on that mixing that money.
Yes, sir. Me too. That's why I'm doing this. Let's get rich.
I'm not light enough. That's for another story.
Ah.
You know. But also I build drag bikes.
Yeah, I want to talk about that too.
Now, I started riding bikes in school when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Okay? I've been riding for 53 years. By the time I was 15, I was in a race car and custom motorcycle. This is the bike I built that I drag race.
We'll get a close-up on that.
This is a pro-modified Harley Davidson, all throttle, no bottle. This bike will run 9 seconds at 148 miles per hour in a quarter mile. We started the bike up with a 24-volt quick start at the crank. The thing is scary fast, but it's the kind of scariness that make you want to do it again, like riding a roller coaster.
Gotcha.
Like riding, and it's super fast. Also, another thing to me doing a burnout on the same bike, and it takes 2 people to start this bike up. But once this baby get the rocking and rolling, hey, you in for the thrill of your life.
Why it take 2 people to start the bike up?
Well, we started from the crankshaft.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't have no charging system.
Okay.
That gas tank that you see is not a gas tank. That's just a cover. It only holds a quart of fuel in the aluminum tank underneath there.
Got it.
You want racing fuel on this thing.
Got it.
This thing, it's like a hand grenade ready to explode. You
Okay.
Actually, you riding dynamite. When you ride this, hey, you best to, like I say, not be afraid, but be aware of what you're doing.
Right.
Because it will hurt you.
Right.
But, you know, hey, real secret. We all
Yeah.
real secret. You ride a motorcycle, they say you're nuts anyway.
Okay.
You know, but we are not nuts.
Right.
We just something we do.
Right.
Some people jump out of airplane.
Yeah.
You know, some people jump off mountains.
Yeah. You right.
We like to ride bikes.
You right. What's the color on the bike?
This color here is a candy color.
Okay.
And the candy is called candy burgundy wine.
Candy burgundy
Got about
wine.
67 coats on it, and the clear in the sunlight it pops.
Right. It's kind of cloudy right now, y'all, but you can see how clean it is. And you also mentioned about the ostrich.
The ostrich seat.
Right.
Initially I was going with a tan ostrich seat.
Okay.
Because I was going for that Ferrari look.
Yeah, I usually see that also.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the red, the tan. Bottom line, the guy that had tan, he had doo-doo brown.
Okay.
Doo-doo brown don't work with this color.
Right.
So I looked through his catalog, and he had this seat here. He called it cherry.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be ostrich.
Okay.
But the cherryness, I'm not sure how much cherry it is, but it kind of blends with the color.
Right.
And it works.
Right.
The ladies love it.
Right.
You know, because it looks like maybe something they would like to ride.
Right.
And I got no problem with that.
Right.
Except
And
my wife got a problem with that.
Yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble. You also have some special features that I noticed on this bike. You have the females on the pipes and on the brakes and the gear.
Female on the pipe, this is what they call exhausted. She's laying down with legs stretched and she's exhausted. She's a big butt woman in crumb. Also, I have levers on my grips that also make a lady. And I do that because I like ladies. I like women. I like bikes. I like women.
That's a beautiful thing.
And I like money. And if you got money, you go get the women and you go get the bikes.
That's a beautiful thing.
You gotta have money. Both people do not apply. but on the reality side, this is what I do. I started when I was 12 years old, and I've been doing this stuff for the last 53 years.
53 years.
53 years, going on 54.
And you got your name signed on it. I noticed you have that on there all the time.
Put my name.
It is.
Put my name on it. Custom built by Gentleman Tony. They call me Gentleman Tony because I open doors for ladies, and I'm a gentleman.
There it is.
You know.
And I want to also, we talked earlier about the bike you made in Vietnam and the story behind that.
Okay. Now, that happened back in 1969. I was driving Uncle Sam Bond. And I built a motorcycle, and I took what you call a 10K generator motor. Sorry about that. I took a 10K generator motor, and I built this bike. It was kind of small. And I almost went to jail for this because they said misappropriation of government property.
Misappropriation of government property.
Correct.
Wow.
But what helped me out was that it was such a morale booster during the downtime in Vietnam, and all the soldiers loved it. They gave me a plate.
And that's you actually working on it.
That's me.
It is.
A little better back then. My hair was black. I had more hair too. But this thing here is a mini bike cut in half with a 10K generator motor. And what I mean by 10K is a CP motor we call command post, and it made electricity. It's actually a generator.
Okay.
And I turned it into a motorcycle motor.
Okay.
To ride down the burn with helmets and flight vests on. And right now when I left Vietnam, I couldn't bring it back home because I'm government property.
Right.
So that guy they call Ho Chi Minh, he probably riding somewhere in Vietnam.
Right.
My stuff. Let me go there and take him out. But anyway, that's another story too. But like I said, I love bikes, I love race cars, which I do both. I build bikes, I build cars, and I'm gonna continue to do that as long as the good Lord let me breathe.
There it is.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Let me wake up. And once I wake up, I'm doing something.
There it is.
That's all I need. Let me wake up. And I build bikes, cars, no nothing. I love it.
Says it all. All right. There it is, Tom. Appreciate you big time, bro.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Anytime.
All right.
Anytime.
All right, y'all. Here's what we got. Tony, I want to thank you all for allowing me to paint this piece for you. Now, we have completed the Generations mural featuring Gentleman Tony and his grandson. And this is what we got for you. Tone, I put this together so that when you see this, you're going to put it in your garage and everybody's going to wonder who did this, and hopefully I get some work. So, let's get to the business. I got your image together with your grandson, and of course this is the picture here. And the only thing I didn't put on there was the toolbox, because I put the actual big toolbox that you got on the side in your garage. Here, then on the bottom, get closer. I put the word generation. I wanted to focus on three main things outside of the actual mural itself. The transferring of the tool from the young student to the teacher. That's why I put that there. And as well as the intimate look of the teacher looking at the student, aka the grandfather and the grandson. Also, because I wanted to make it look like something that anybody who has children who ride bikes can relate to, I wanted to do the garage scene in the back. And you got the old school, new school, old school V-twin engines on the top, kind of like a facial frame like you see on the dollar bill. And you got the new school version of it as well. And of course, you got a new school version, old school version, V-twin, chains, sockets, and of course, the handlebars. And this is what we got. I wanted, like I said, I wanted to get very intimate with it, so I didn't miss anything on your bike, Tone, including the female on the pipe, the ostrich materials that you have on your seat. And I wanted to make sure that I got that red vivid out. I tried to make sure that it had a little shine to it, you know. And I even put the little bicycle in the back with the training wheels. So I try to get as intimate with it as possible. So when we present it to you, I'm looking to see the end result of how you think about it, your wife, your daughter, and even the kids that took a look, you know, when we were taking pictures and everything earlier last week. It was a pleasure for me to do this because this is something that I want every biker to relate to, and hopefully people will have your picture in their garages, on their walls, at their clubhouses. And again, it was a pleasure for me to do this. Tony, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. I hope you like what you see. I'll see you in a couple of days. There it is. All right, we are on our way to present this picture to my friend, Gentleman Tony. Here is the piece right here. You all have watched it get done from beginning to end. You saw the interview. You see what we were up to. Again, don't deny yourself the opportunity to be a part of a historical art movement in the biker lifestyle. Tony, I know you're going to like it. I know the family's going to love it for years to come. We also made this in a complimentary poster for you to put in your garage as you asked me to do. So here it is. Tony, we're on our way. Let's see what you're going to think about it. We ride. We are at my friend Gentleman Tony's house, and we are revealing to him the painting that you all have watched me put together over the last few weeks before it got cold. And Mr. Tony, I would like to present to you the official picture that you are in with your grandson.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, that's great. That is really great.
Like.
Oh, wow. That is all right. Oh, the teacher and the student. That's amazing, isn't it? Wow. Good man. You're the best. You're the best.
Thank you. And we're going to give you, made a specific poster for you because I know that this was damaged real quick because of the weather.
Oh, okay.
But we made you a complimentary poster. And it's glossy.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to frame it. I don't know where you can put it at now, but I want to make it
right up there.
There you go.
Right up there. That's nice. That's very nice. Right?
This is the official piece. Man, hold it up right there.
All right.
Pause, do me a favor. There's a camera device sitting right on the right side. You just press it there to take a couple snapshots.
Okay. So,
Yep.
you're doing single shot now.
Yeah, you'll see it. There it is. All right. And this is for you and your family to enjoy.
All right. Greatly appreciate that. And the generation. That's my 3-year-old grandson, and this is your grandpa. Look, grumpy there, little. That's all right. I'm an old dog. I've been around the block, and I'm still coming back. I ain't through yet.
He's serious about them bikes.
Oh, yeah, I love motorcycles.
Serious about them bikes.
Eat, sleep, dream, eat,
The whole
whatever.
shebang.
Motorcycle.
From the living room to the garage. There
That's
it
correct.
is. All right.
Like what it says there, my hobby, my obsession, my motorcycle.
It's official. This man is serious about his thing, and they're going to pay right there.
What it say, holidays and things are different on the Harley.
There it is.
I mean, I like Japanese bikes too, but you know, I prefer Harleys because they're just aesthetically more pleasing to the eye, in my opinion. But if you ride, I like people to ride. If you ride, that's all that counts. As long as you ride a motorcycle. That's the bottom line.
You just made history. Badass.
Read that, see? Got that? See what it says, right?
Appreciate it.
My man,
Thank
solid.
you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
good. My name is Gentleman Tony, and we ride.
Don't bring your kids.
What up, my people? It's your boy Godfather and my man T. We over here at my big bro shop, TB Customs, man. Come get you one of these.
One of these.
Stop playing with it. If you a biker and you know you love to ride, you live to ride, you live them 6 gears. 1 down, 5 up. Come get one, man.
One of these.
Stop playing with your life. We ride. Let's do this, man. Bikers for life, man.
All day.
Black owned. He been in the hood. 10 years strong, supporting y'all. Come support him. Show your love. We ride, surf. Mr. William Rouse himself. He do this, man. Come, I can't say what I want to say, but come mess with him. We ride. Watch the TV series. Go to the internet. Go find him on YouTube. Find him on Facebook, Twitter. My block to your block. His hood to my hood. Wisconsin to Philly. Vegas, baby. We ride.
We ride, baby.
We ride.
We ride, baby.
And that's how we live.
Yep.
There it is.
What's up, everybody? My name's Godfather. Coming at y'all today to talk about an inspirational person that I know, Mr. William Rouse, aka Surf. I met him when I joined my first bike club over 10 years ago. The name of the club was Total Chaos out of Chicago. Since then, he's been the most influential part of my life, from the business aspect to personal. And I'm coming at you today to tell you, from a personal experience, he's one of the greatest artists I've ever met. From tattoos to airbrushing, from when he was in Roseland, all the way to right now on 111th and Bishop. He has done so much work for the community, so much work as an artist, and he's profound the term airbrush artist. He has done something with this art form that I've never seen before, and I just want you all to come out and support him and show him that we as a community agree. We as a community will support our own. He has done Kids Off the Block. He has done CPS rallies, bikers rallies. The list go on. I could talk all day about this man, but the proof is in all his work. The proof is right here. And if you can't support your own, what are you doing? You don't ask us for much. You don't ask me for much. My name is Godfather. I've been knowing this man 10 plus years, and I'm telling you, once you know him, once you rock with him, once you know what he's about, you will love this man the same way I do, and I'm not afraid to say it. TB Customs, 111th Street. He will do you the way he would do his own stuff. And if you can't respect that, you don't respect nothing at all. I've seen him do the most amazing things, from my tattoos to other people's tattoos, my airbrush shirts, my rewire shirts. Let me see that right there, bro. Let me see that. This is all him right here. That's motivation for you. To come from a grain of nothing to become something. To start with just $1 and to build your own empire. I've watched this man do it, and I'm glad to be a part of his world because he showed me I could do anything. He had faith in me more than I have faith in myself sometimes, and that to me means a lot. So, without further ado, without no BS, no flies, I'm keeping it 100 as y'all say. Respect the artist, respect the man, Mr. William Rouse himself, aka Surf. You can find him on Twitter, you can find him on Facebook, you can find him in the streets, you can find him in Roseland, you can find him Wisconsin, Memphis, Florida, Tennessee. He's gonna come to you and he's gonna represent what he knows best, that biker lifestyle. He's a humble man with great vision. I implore you, get on before it's too late. That's all I gotta say, man. It's a great man right there. Peace and love. You got to work, speak for itself, man. I ain't got no more to say.
Order your custom We Ride Biker for Life apparel and accessories on our website. We ride /we-ride.